When's the last time we saw a move this significant in bonds?
I mean, they're gaining, right? I mean, this flight to safety, people are piling into treasuries, yields are dropping, prices are rising. It's been the biggest move since 2011 so far today, and there are a lot of questions about whether these are short positions capitulating, whether this is people basically saying, look, the U.S. economy is going to be slowed down by the economic slowdown globally. Is it Ebola fears? Is it the oil prices, which is sort of putting a cap on how much inflation can rise?
Probably more oil than Ebola. I'm going to go ahead and run a guess there.
You've got to imagine, I mean, we were just talking about this. I mean, the U.S. has got the most sophisticated medical system out there, and yet we're unable to contain Ebola among health workers.
Well,
I mean, it sort of raises
people have gotten it. I think, you know, it's interesting to talk about the spread of this disease and how we contain it. It should be pointed out that 2 people have gotten it here in the U.S. Both of them were dealing with a patient that was in the most severe stages right before death of Ebola, and the people he spent time with in Dallas right beforehand that he probably lived with and slept with haven't gotten it yet.
All that is fair, but having said that, I was looking through some analyst notes, and just a report on oil prices from Francisco Blanco, Bank of America Merrill Lynch, actually cited Ebola as one of the drivers pushing oil prices lower. I mean, not a direct link per se, but as one of the many factors. Speaking of oil, in fact, is actually come back. It's rebounded and is now firmer right now. So that might be a sign of things kind of stabilizing, as we've seen equities have kind of bottomed for now. And even the Treasury yield has come back a little bit, too.
I mean, I think that realistically there is kind of a floor to how low stock markets can go and how low riskier assets can go, because the stimulus is ongoing.
Well, there's definitely a floor to how low stock markets can go, right?
Zero.
Yeah, it's right there at the bottom.
I think it's so interesting to see the Treasury markets basically are illustrating everyone's running for the exits, and it's kind of a stronger illustration than we see currently in equity markets.